Hey everybody, happy Friday. Oh, it's Friday and it's the weekend and it's basically summer, right? I don't know if it's officially summer, but it's basically summer. We'll just call it summer. Um, and here we are. Here we are for our quick Friday live before the weekend hits and all of that. All right, I'm testing out a brand new ring light. I'm hoping it works out. We're going to share this into the Bling Boutique. And okay, there we go. Post it. All right, test out a brand new ring light. I even got a remote with this one. And all the things. We'll see how much I like it because I will return her if I don't dig her. So let me know what you guys think. If the lighting is weird or if it's good. Um, there's lots of different like modes on this light, so I can definitely play a lot with it. But you guys, coral dropped. Yay! It's here. It's here. The coral necklace is here. This is the one I was wearing yesterday with my off the shoulder jumper. Actually, it was a jumper that I had on yesterday. And it's now available, and it's so incredibly wonderful. You have a bottom pendant that's about the size of, I would say, a $half. That's a good size reference for you guys. But the size of a $half, and it has there. You can really see how it's a hammered textured pendant with crystals all up on it. And then you have this Y shape because it's a drop pendant. What's really great about it is that I love it when see if you do that, it becomes more of a swoop. That's the word we're going to use. But the moment you bring that down with the pendant, it becomes a Y-shaped necklace. Hey, Linda, thanks for hopping on. Um, Absolutely love that. And then each strand has different personalities. I love to describe strands like that. We're going to talk about the Sparkle Box too. But each strand has its own personality. So you get this beautiful paperclip style chain that's like a textured chain. And then you have this one that is almost like a crushed golden metal tone. Do you see that? I just love the uniqueness. And there are so many different ways to style this one. Versatility at its finest when you get a 2-in-1 piece. And if like yesterday, I was just wearing the impression earrings because honestly, I was like, that's really great. I wanted the focus to be on the necklace, not necessarily on the earrings. So hop on, talk to me in the comment section if you are with me today on a Friday. I know I don't always catch people on Friday because it's maybe during the lunch hour and you're working and you can't hop on. I get it. I totally get it. But this coral necklace is a great bonus buy piece. Meaning grab it for 35. Yeah, just because it's a new item doesn't mean you can't get it at a discount. Isn't that crazy? But so add $60 to your cart. And then after you do that, you're going to see a pop up box in the corner that's going to say, like, click here to collect your bonus buy. And you'll be able to add that on for only 35. Okay. So you click the pink box, it's going to shoot you back to the website. Go to the search bar, type in coral, and then you'll see that the price is slashed out and it'll say 35 instead of the regular price. I don't even know the regular price because honestly it doesn't matter. You can get it for 35. That's what I want to drive home here. So you can get this one for 35 and you can wear just the long pendant. I actually have it at nearly its longest length on here. Because it can get shorter. And honestly, this long pendant, you can, because of the way the chain is, you can actually cinch it so it is up higher. So you can make it so it's like this if you want. Okay, all right. It's not behaving for me because, it's Friday. All right. Because the chain is built the way it is, you can actually shorten this up as much as you want because that clasp will go right around that, right around your paperclip style chain. I've done it. It works. So you can shorten it up, my friends. You can make it even shorter, okay? All right. So, and then maybe the lighting. Okay. See, I have a new ring light. I'm not 100% sure on my setting that I have it on right now. So you can wear just the long one or the short one. You can pair with others, wear it on its own. I actually have it at a super long length right now, almost all the way to the end of the extender. So you're going to get a lot of wear with these two pieces. I just love the personality. Love the chunky chains and all the things. So coral, it's available. Yeah, it's available. I'm so excited for that one. And then we have to talk about the Sparkle Box a little bit more. I know I touched base on it yesterday, but there was so much to talk about yesterday. So much to talk about yesterday. And I did a little playing with this Sparkle Box necklace this morning. Let me take it off for you because I want to show you guys something. And I want to show you, get up close and personal with my Magnus so you can see these little pendants on the necklace. So look really closely at this tiny little guy. So incredibly cute. That beautiful turquoise or teal beads in there. And this little one does move on this chain. Okay? And it's like a micro paperclip style chain. And then you have this bigger pendant that has a crystal right there in the middle. Did you guys see that? There's a crystal in the middle, and each one of these pendants is just a little bit different. If you see, it is a little bit of a distressed teal turquoise pendant. Okay? So every single one is just a little bit different from the next. But so cute. And then you have this upper chain that, oh man, I would style this upper chain with so many things. Look how lightweight that is. And all of that. I love how it's a little bit squarish, a little bit of a rectangle. And each chain has its own personality. And look how nicely it goes with the fawn ring. I'm wearing two. Okay. So if you're like, that's not the fawn ring, I always wear a double fawn ring because she needs to be styled with an additional one. So incredibly cute though, you guys. So, and if you don't want the color, flip it over and wear it backwards. Do you see that? Flip it over, wear it backwards if you just want to see the gold. But this is so incredibly pretty and lightweight, so easy to wear. Okay, so you can play with it. I love 3-in-1s. I love it when you get the versatility built right in. The versatility in necklaces like this is fantastic for those who tell me, I don't have any time to wear jewelry. I don't have any time to think about it. I just don't know what to wear. I just skip it. Okay. Put a 2 in the comments if that's you. Put a 2 in the comments if you ever said, like, oh, I just don't wear jewelry because I don't have time for it. Okay. Because you have so many other things happening in your life. Well, there's an easy way to overcome that in 10 seconds. You simply grab your Sparkle Box and you put on this necklace because you have a 3-in-1 built in. So in case, you know what, in case you're like, okay, I don't really want to do the turquoise today, take them off. Okay, we're just going to tuck them in the dress right now. Take them off and just have the simple chain. Okay, just have the simple chain. All right, just do that. How simple is that? And then let's talk about this. These earrings are so cute. Okay, I need to bring Magnus down. These are shaped like Monaco. They are like the middle size Monaco. And look at that adorable micropave butterfly. And if you don't know the history of like this style of earring, this is a very high-end designer inspired style of earring. I think one of the high-end designer inspired designers that create an earring similar to this, they call it like the water drop earring. And this style is everywhere. You see those crystals in that butterfly? I love the detail. And you know, from far away, they're not going to be able to tell that it's a butterfly. Hey, Janine. But you will notice. And then people get up close and personal to you and they'll be like, those earrings are adorable. But I've told this story before and I'm going to say it once again because there's lots of new people watching me all the time. When we were in Paris, when I say we, Park Lane, when Park Lane took me to Paris and I brought my mama because my husband didn't want to go and my mom was like, pick me. And I'm like, done. So wonderful. So amazing. So when I was in Paris with my mom, everybody had these earrings in. Everybody. And I'm not talking Park Laners. Lots of Park Laners were wearing this style of earring. But like everybody on the street was wearing some kind of hoop similar to this one that looks like the water drop. They're so hot and trendy. And then we went to Dublin in September, we meaning Park Lane, and this one I took Craig with because he's like, I'm going to Dublin. I'm like, sold. We'll go together. You know, this will be wonderful. But everybody was wearing this style of earring too, like people overseas. So this style is so hot and trendy. And then around the holiday time when I was doing a ton of different vendor events, I had people grabbing my Monaco earrings left and right for gifts. The fact that you get 3 in 1, okay? And the style is so hot and trendy that there was like, oh, I have to have these. And they were naming the, I don't even know the name of the designer that makes these ones. I honestly have no idea. However, they were naming the designer. They're like, oh my gosh, those are so blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, yeah. And they're a fraction and more the cost. Like, so grab Park Lanes because listen, you won't be crying if something happens to it because you can just call me and say, Sasha, something happened to my Monaco earrings and I'll be able to fix the problem. And you won't be crying that you spent a ton of money on some designer item when we have something that looks so incredibly similar. And yeah, Linda, you wear your Monaco a lot. I know. Now you have Monaco with some with personality, with a little butterfly on it. Oh my gosh. Okay. And then the options you have with this necklace are simply endless. You can wear those 2 pieces together, take away the top layer. They're so incredibly dainty. They're meant to look like a messy necklace and all the things. So, all right, now let's talk about the arm stack and the rings I have paired with it. I really wanted to wear the fawn. The fawn just matches perfectly because it brings it all in. All right, the different tones that are coming from the turquoise beading in this top little quatrefoil, and then kind of the distressed bead or the distressed color of that bottom is just perfect. And honestly, Lainey is a great one to match in there too. But I brought in my Denver in white, okay, because white and turquoise, the summer, chef's kiss, so incredibly wonderful. And then I would definitely, if I wanted to bring in some color into my arm stack, I would grab my turquoise impression, but I would actually grab 2 because I would toss them in between my Denver. And oh, I'm going to have an even number of bracelets. That's not good. I like to have an odd number of bracelets. So I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. So take my Denver bracelet in white. I'm going to put my 2 impression bracelets in turquoise in between. And then I'm actually going to take this one off. I'm going to put it next to my watch. Okay. It's kind of good because like your watch structure is square, right? And this kind of goes right along with it. It's a good pairing. And then look what I did with this. Add in that bling in between your Denver and you're ready to go. You're ready to go out for that coffee date. You're ready to go out for that lunch date. Absolutely, because you have some brightness in this. You have your whites, you have your beautiful neutral turquoise, and your hot designer inspired earrings, and you're good to go. So My question is, do you have a white Denver in your jewelry box already? If you do, good. If you have one turquoise bracelet in your jewelry box, awesome. Do you have a second though? Do you have a second turquoise impression bracelet? If you don't, let me fix that. If you don't, let me fix that. Grab some of our sale items that are happening right now. Add $60 to your cart and grab your impression bracelet in turquoise for only $35. Okay, there is a huge benefit to having multiples of the same bracelet. Okay, do you see how fantastic this is? And yes, I have like a sundress. It's like a beige long tank dress. Okay, has a slit. I put sandals on. I definitely put a jean jacket on at nighttime or a little sweater or something like that to dress it up a little bit. I also have that like a crop denim looking like button down that ties in the front. That's super cute whenever you pair it with something like this. Toss on some cute sneakers, have your arm pretty ready to go, and you're casual, but yet you're dressed up. Okay, casual, but yet you're put together. You're casual, but you added the sprinkles on top of the cupcake. That's why jewelry is so important, you guys. It allows you to be casual, to be comfortable in your comfy dress, in your jean jacket, with maybe some cute tennies on, but yet you have an arm stack that's going to be noticed. You have some adorable earrings that are going to elevate your outfit to the next level and help you look a little more put together. And then you're going to have a 3-in-1 necklace on from our incredible Sparkle Box that ties it all together. It fills the space, right? Fills the space, and you're going to look complete. Okay? Because if you don't have a necklace on, if you don't have a bracelet on, if you don't have earrings on, honestly, hate to tell you, you're going to look a little boring, in my opinion. All right? So put on those finishing touches, take those extra 10 seconds to get yourself ready to go, and you got this. All right, friends, I hope I gave you lots of cool styling ideas, good ideas to work with your multiples, and subscribe to our Sparkle Box, you guys. $24 for just the earrings, $39 for both. And you're going to have so many options. I put the link in the description section. Share with your friends this weekend too. If you know somebody who would love a sparkly prize or gift every single month, Sparkle Box is the way to go. Or if you have some friends that are interested in shopping an incredible sale this weekend and items that are on a discount through our sales for the summer sales, share my website, share the link, and honestly, ask me for a link of your own, because then you can share it as you want. You can keep that link open however long you want to. And you know the benefits to closing on Wednesday, right though? You could get into those 35 designer gifts that Parkland is doing. Plus, you could potentially be getting an extra $400 in jewelry from me. All right? Now, if you're like, what's that all about? Send me a message and I'll get you all the details if you didn't see the post, okay? All right. Have a great Friday, everybody. Have a safe weekend. Hug your loved ones, and we'll see you right back here on Monday. Bye.